A luxury car company draws charges of political favoritism. Hello and welcome to the Deal Report. It's been a tough couple of weeks for Fisker Automotive. The maker of plug-in electric sports cars got pounded by two branches of the federal government. First, the Energy Department seized $20 million from Fisker. The agency originally agreed to loan the company $529 million, but cut off the flow of cash in 2011 after Fisker couldn't meet sales and production goals. By then, the company had borrowed a total of $192 million under a government program designed to encourage the production of alternative vehicles. The move by the Energy Department to pull $20 million out of the company means Fisker has about 3 months before it faces another payment deadline. Those 3 months probably won't be pleasant. Just look at what happened last week in Washington. House Republicans used an oversight hearing to blast away at Fisker and the $8 billion alternative vehicle loan program. Jim Jordan of Ohio calls it one of the most disastrously mismanaged and corrupt programs in American history. Democrats argue that Fisker accounts for only a tiny fraction of the program's loans. In fact, they say, most of the money has been put to good use. And Maryland's Elijah Cummings accuses the Republicans of wasting money on a hearing that actually made it harder for Fisker to raise cash on its own. But Jordan insists that the company should never have gotten anything from the government. He attributes the deal to political connections of the company's investors, singling out Silicon Valley VC macher and presidential advisor John Doerr. Fisker's critics argue that there's no market for a $100,000 electric sports car. They may be right, but Fisker did raise over $1 billion in venture and debt financing, and some of its problems are clearly not its fault. Regulatory approvals took longer than expected. Its battery maker, A123 Systems, filed for bankruptcy. Fisker also lost more than 300 cars in Hurricane Sandy last year. Still, the company has been looking for a way out for several months. A few Chinese car makers have expressed interest in an acquisition. And in a weird way, that might help keep Fisker out of bankruptcy. One industry expert tells us that a Chapter 11 filing would open the door to a Chinese buyer. Government officials do not want to see the recipient of $192 million in U.S. loans fall into foreign hands. So politics may indeed be propping up Fisker, just not the way House Republicans think. In New York, I'm Jeff Kanige for The Deal.